Good evening. My name is Rebecca Nowell. I am a student in the fall semester of Information Technology for Business. The topic of my presentation this evening is the use of Internet of Things, IoT, in business, process outsourcing BPO, and the name of my company I've selected is ERC, which stands for the Enhanced Recovery Collection Company. So, outline to my presentation, we'll start off with the introduction. Then I'll go into the company description, what BPO does, IoT, also known as the Internet of Things, the impacts, the competitive advantage. Then we'll follow up with the recommendations and conclusions. And then the final slide will be the references. So the introduction to my presentation, just talking a little bit about IoT and its impacts currently to our world. So currently the world is evolving due to the technological advancements that we have. Organizations need to adjust to these changes to satisfy not only the customer and meet their goals, but also they need to adjust to the changes to, satisfy their own company vision and goals for themselves. IoT is among the technological advancements that organizations are rapidly embracing to perform services such as logistics. And I'll get into some more examples throughout the presentation, just touching on logistics as of right now. IoT is increasingly becoming common in business process outsourcing services since it is perceived to increase customer satisfaction overall. It is the reason the ERC company has embraced it because of one of its many undeniable benefits, as we'll talk about also throughout the presentation. So a little bit about the company and the description. The domain of the organization is the ERC Business Process Outsourcing, also known as the BPO. It is a leading global business process outsourcing provider of enhanced customer experience. The company offers business process outsourcing services, also known as BPO, such as customer support, back office support, record keeping, payroll, and marketing services. BPO also refers to a business practice through contracts with external service providers to perform necessary business tasks. BPO is specifically for back office function, but also for front office functions. The company relies on business process management and supply chain to execute operations successfully. It also incorporates IoT to perform logistics activities. Currently, it has 3,000 employees. The main competitors of ERC BPO are Sykes, Alorica, TaskUs, and Sitel, with Sykes being the main competition as of right now. It also partners with IoT companies to deliver scalable, seamless, and connected support throughout their connected devices. So why IoT and BPO? BPO's idea was developed from the manufacturing industry. The manufacturers often hired third-party vendors who handled part supply chains activities. Off topic a little bit, but that very much relates. I actually come from the manufacturing industry for many, many years, and I was involved in working for one of these third-party vendors who came in a large auto manufacturing plant and offered support such as supply chain activities, as well as other activities to make the organization run more effective and efficient. And I firsthand got to work in that environment, so it was very applicable to really mention that as an example for this slide. Organizations such as ERC borrowed this idea after seeing it was effective and efficient. BPO offers back-of-office services such as information technology services, HR, quality assurance, which I actually got to work closely with QC QA at Volkswagen here in Chattanooga with a third-party supplier. So that was interesting. Accounting and payment processing. So I know how these third-party companies work, and they do help run some of the processes a lot more efficient. The front office functions include marketing, shipping, logistics, sales, and other customer relations. Currently, the demand of IoT to increase customer satisfaction and meet company goals because many people have embraced BPO. So the advantages of BPO, again, cost savings, speed to market, flexibility is easy to access to tools and processes. Because of these benefits, ERC has considered moving and involving IoT in a lot more of its operation. I can definitely attest to cost savings, being efficient, streamlining processes throughout organizations by including these third-party external sources for a lot of these back office, front office duties. So IoT, also known as Internet of Things. IoT is a system of multiple and related digital machines, objects, computing devices, or even people connected to the internet. They facilitate data sharing through unique identifiers, which are also known as UIDs, without human to a computer or human to human involvement. A thing is any artificial or natural object that can be assigned to the internet protocol, the IP address, and enhance data sharing. A thing can be an animal with a biochip, a person with an embedded heart monitor, or an automobile with integral sensors. It is helpful in logistics since customers choose a company that will satisfy them through efficient services. IoT helps businesses access any and everything through the internet. This can help decrease cost, process efficiencies, and enhance productivity. For a lot of these companies, they have KPIs to meet, and this can also help streamline and make those more attainable through this process. There is an increasingly solid demand for IoT for logistics and BPO services in ERC companies. IoT provides insights in real time due to the availability of data. IT partners with IoT companies to deliver scalable, seamless, and connected support through their devices. So the impacts The ERC BPO uses IoT to perform logistics functions and supply chain management. The first impact of IoT has been the efficient tracking of the equipment. The second impact of IoT has been enhanced organizational productivity. The third impact of IoT has been decreased costs such as operational and maintenance costs. Finally, IoT has led to process efficiencies through the provision of the real-time logistics data of the organization. So IoT and competitive advantage. IoT can be used in inventory and supply chain management since it enhances supplies tracking. It enhances quality control due to decreased human involvement. IoT contributes to workforce safety through data collection.